No one told you life was gonna be this way. Da 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 da. Love like me away. Da 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 da. Bum. Let's see where we at. Switch. Ha 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 ha. Bear with me 1 second. We're just getting going here. Ba-da-bum bum 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 bum. That's good. I'm glad that was the desired effect right there. What do we have? Volume off. We're almost there. Let's change that. How do we change all? There we go. Whoa. Almost hit that. And that should be working now. Let's move that back. That's really bright. That's really bright, of course. Let's see if we can move it back a touch. Very close. Let's bring it back 1 more inch so it doesn't fall. Hopefully it doesn't fall right there. Sad news. Sad news. Yes, definitely. Definitely. I thought it was only fitting that I come on and have a coffee or something. I'm going to move this out of the way too. If only I had some fresh cobb's bread to go with this. I want to make sure I don't take out that light with my 3-iron. I'm going to actually make that coffee right now. Since I now know how to use my espresso machine. I think. Anyways, just get some water. I'm going to keep this here so I can see. Oh, good. Okay, so I thought it was my audio for a second because I'm not wearing my microphone right now. I guess I could still put in that microphone. In fact, I think that's exactly what I'm going to try. I'm going to see if that microphone works after the live has already started. I would think it does. But I'm going to try it right now and see. So let's see if this works. Since the live has already started. Screen. We'll know in a second if we have sound. All right. Yeah, if anybody could tell me if we have sound right now, that would be great. If you can hear me, just let me know. I'm trying out this new mic tonight. I'm trying it out. Sad news about Matthew Perry for sure. Yeah. Got my new little espresso cup. I'm trying out this espresso here. Smells dynamite. got everything tonight. Look at this. You got a little spoon. Some would say it's a little late for espresso, but I don't think so. Again, I need this for the home invasion. Stay awake. Hoping this cup is the right size. We're going to see. We're about to find out if that new cup is the right size. Yeah, sad day, Matthew Perry. I saw that news. I said it's only fitting to have a live and have a coffee in case anyone wants to talk about their favorite Friends moments, their favorite Friends episodes or Matthew Perry episodes or anything of that nature. Yeah. It is very sad. I've got to get that other phone. Hang on, I'll be back in a second. I'm not sure where I put that. Oh. No, that's not the right one. I've got so many different phones going on right now. I don't know which one is... Oh, this is the one I was looking for right here. Whew. Yeah. Many different phones right now. Many different phones. So let's take this one off for a second. Turn that volume down. Switch. And then turn that off there. Fun trying to jump around these different things here. Good part is I have different... I've got my Android phone working now. I haven't been able to use that in a while. And more because I just didn't get it out of a box. It was sitting in a box from when I moved a year and a half ago. So I needed extra firepower here. I wonder if I should have that backdoor light on as well. Okay, I think we're good here. There we go. Excelente. We're good right there. We're good right there. Okay. Oh, stand up straight again. So, I think I hit, now I'm learning how to use this. I think I hit single. All right. Is that what that is? I think. And this is when I hope the cup is the right size. So we're out here late. This is an impromptu live again on Saturday night. Thinking about Chandler Bing and Matthew Perry on Friends. Oh, it's already done. Look at that. That was a quickie. And it looks like it was the right size. I'm so excited. I'm so excited here to have the coffee. It's almost as if we're at Central Perk. It's still making noise, but I'm happy that I'm using it. It's dripping. Oh, I forgot I have the mic on here. I don't need to turn anymore to speak that way. This is great. All right. I'm not going to put any sugar. I have no cream. Well, I have no cream that's not curdled. I could use that curdled cream, but unless I have a little creamer somewhere that I took from, say, a McDonald's drive-thru, I don't think so because I don't usually get the coffee there. I don't get creamer over there either. So, yeah. Oh boy. This is from the St. Hubert Hub, the St. Hubie Hub with the espresso. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Since I didn't actually see them, figured it wasn't worth it. Yeah. This is my old 3-iron. It's Callaway, the Hawkeye, the VFT. These are great clubs back in the day. I got these in 2003, so they're 20 years old. I still have them. Shafts are still good, I believe. I'd like to know what the weight is on them. I can't see any markers or anything on here to tell me the weight, but I think I could still swing that one. You can see how the club face has changed over the years. It's thicker, weighted. But I have this because there was an attempted home invasion on me last night. So now I'm on high alert. And yeah, I've got my 3-iron. Got my freaking 3-iron out. So this coffee is supposed to be in honor of Chandler Bing, Matthew Perry. Yeah. Front door. Back is sliding. Glassly and shatter that. Don't think they can get in through the garage. So there you go. So yeah, so I'm walking around with a 3-iron. But we're here to talk about Matthew Perry and Friends and Chandler Bing. So if anyone has anything to say, hopefully only nice comments, put them down there. Talk about the favorite Friends episode. Which ones are about Matthew Perry? Yeah, sad news. I can't. It's for some reason though, it's not surprising. It's not shocking to me. I expected it wasn't going to be in a hot tub though. When I saw that headline, I thought it would be something else. Yeah. I'm going to take a picture of my 3-iron here and send it to my friend. That's the trusty 3 right there. In fact, I'm walking around with a golf club. I don't know if this will help me or what, but I can hit that thing about 230, 240 yards. So I think if that goes in a kneecap, that's going to hurt pretty good too. I'm pretty sure. You know what? That's pretty good espresso. So this was Starbucks espresso roast. They say it's almost their darkest. It smelled great in the store, number one. Number two, it was on sale for like $5 off. I mean, it was a fantastic deal. I always used to buy the Starbucks, especially when it went on sale. So I got 2 of these. Great deal. I even checked the best before expiry date. This one's not until April of 25, so I think it just brewed. So yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, right in the kneecap. That's what I'm going to say. Right in a kneecap. So yeah, there you go. No one wants to talk about Friends and Chandler Bing and Matthew Perry. I'm stunned. I thought Matthew Perry death, everyone would be all over wanting to talk about Friends and their favorite episodes and stuff. Maybe it's too fresh and people don't know yet. The news really just came out. It just hit in the news wires over the last few hours. Shocking, I think. Shocking. That's the one I didn't expect to read tonight, in between hockey games and everything. Espresso goes too fast. Too fast. I got to learn the difference between the single and the double. The double just means it's more concentrated. Is that how it works? I'm not sure. I drink them, frequently when I'm out, but I don't ever ask those questions. We're going to give it a few minutes, but if we don't have anybody that wants to talk about Friends or Matthew Perry episodes, we're not going to stay on live and look in the camera and talk to ourselves. I got to be ready for the intruders. So I've probably got about 2 hours to wait for the intruders. I think they show up later, usually. Maybe I should take a look right now in the backyard if I see anything out there. Flash the lights. No, I don't see anything. See nothing back there. Let's close that off too. I don't need to look in. And then I should turn the power off. And then I should unplug it. There, I think I did. Oh, and then I should take this out too. Yeah. Burnt coffee. Let's empty this thing out now while it's fresh. Nice. Look at that. Little espresso. Oh, maybe everyone's watching hockey or basketball or baseball, World Series on. I mean, heck, that's what I was doing before I read the news about Matthew Perry. But I've got a few sips left in this espresso, so I'll wait it out until that's done. And then if not, we'll move it back to we'll move it right back to the hockey game. In fact, I don't even know why I'm standing up right here. I could be sitting in my chair, watching the hockey game, doing the live. That's what we could do as well. That's what extension cords are for. But I thought it'd be best to come in and have a coffee first. Good one. I'm impressed with that. This way as well, I don't need to look at all the dishes that I haven't done. Just doing so much today. All right, that's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna move the live into the other room. So let's do that. Let's see. We'll just have to keep the volume down for when the commercials are on. But let's do that. Let's do that. Let's bring it this way. That's what we're going to do right now. We're going to, whoops, because that way I can bring the battery pack with the cords, and then I can sit down too. I mean, what the heck? There's my, well, I won't give the secret away of what I'm doing. You never know. Maybe the intruders were watching and they know my setup. I'm going to have to change my setup soon. This way they don't know exactly what I'm doing. Let's lower this down a little bit. All right. There, perfect. I think this works out better for all involved. I can be comfortable and do it live at the same time. Excellent. Oh, that's so much more comfortable. This is what we're talking about. Much, much better. All right, now I can even put my feet up and take care of this live at the same time. Yep. So we're talking Matthew Perry. I'm getting my feet up. There we go. We're talking Matthew Perry and friends and Chandler Bing. I want to hear the best Chandler Bing stories there are. Whoops. I almost put in a hole in a wall with my 3-iron. Let me turn this a little bit here this way. I think this will be the best spot. Hopefully the volume is still good. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so now we can talk Chandler Bing. I'm just going to turn this on so if I can hear the microphone if it's working. Okay, microphone sounds pretty decent, I think, anyways. I'll move it a little bit lower here. How about that? This might be better if it's a little bit lower. Yeah, so now we can talk friends and Chandler Bing and golf and maybe why I have a 3-iron in my hand. Yeah. Man, if anything happens, I'm going to have to try and get up in a flash like a lightning bolt and pounce. Oh, I didn't realize the hockey game's tied, so that's good. Happy about that. Yeah. If only I could have WhatsApp on this one. I think that would work out better. Yeah, so someone was triggered by my, what was it? The comment? Violating, is violating her brain. Okay. This whole video was violating my brain, is what she said. Oh, sorry, Rose. I don't know how to take that. In a good way or a bad way? I mean, there's good violations and bad violations. So, what if that was a good violation? I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you there. It was a guacamole video. I said the word guac. Some people heard the word, that started with a C instead of guac. Replace the G with a C. I guess that's what some people heard. That's where their mind went. Whoa, almost took this. So we're here to talk about Friends and Chandler Bing. Let's type that in. How do we type this in? Chandler Bing. Matthew Perry. Let's see. There we go. That's what we're looking at. Yeah, I want to come on and do a live. Talk Matthew Perry, Chandler Bing, and Friends. I had the espresso in the other room already. So that'll keep me awake for a little bit. Hey, AB. How's the volume for you, AB? Yeah, I came on to talk about Friends and Chandler Bing and have a coffee. So I had a coffee. I had the espresso. I almost feel like now I want to go and watch all of Friends on repeat. Yeah. Oh, man. There are so many favorite Matthew Perry moments on that show. He's Canadian. But I think he had that comedic talent, just that timing, which always seemed to be there. I mean, could that be any more surprising? He was always, he was good. I'd say out of the three guys, it's tough between him and Joey or Matt LeBlanc out there. But I think Matthew Perry. Is volume booming a good thing? So many good ones. I think about them. I'm in my recliner, so I remember the one where him and Joey got in the recliners at the same time, and then they pulled the handle back. So this is automatic, of course. But they pulled the handle back. They both went at the same time, and then because of the time that Friends was taking place was when Baywatch was big. And remember, they're always into Yasmin Bleeth. They loved watching Baywatch, the slow motion runs. So that was good. There was the one where Joey took his clothes. He was wearing all of his clothes, all the layers, and he said, "Could I be wearing any more clothes?" And so that was a great one. Of course, he had Chandler's parents in the movie or in the show were fantastic. When they ordered the pizza, remember they're sitting in the recliners. They ordered the pizza, and they were wondering, how they were going to get it and go to the bathroom. So they canceled the sodas, so they wouldn't drink anything. They wouldn't need to get out of the chairs at all. So that was funny. So many funny moments in Friends, though. Not only from Matthew Perry, but from the others as well. But Matthew Perry was sad news to see that he's gone. Yeah. All of us, at the time, I think growing up, seeing Friends, you ask any guys out there, and we wanted to be one of the dudes from Friends or one of the dudes from 90210. So when it was like Luke Perry. When Luke Perry passed away from 90210, that hit a lot of people, a lot of guys too, because heck, my friends and I, we were all trying to get our hair to stand up like freaking Jason Priestley and Luke Perry. And now with Matthew Perry gone, that's just sad at 54. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, lazy boy all around because of that, right? I'm not the only one. So it's very sad news. I think every dude would get a lazy boy just because of the two of them, especially a single dude in his own place gets the lazy boy, boom, he's got the TV. And growing up in the 90s with Friends, that was it. Get the lazy boy, get the TV, get an apartment, and you're set. As a dude, you're set. And if you get two hot chicks living across the hall from you, even better. I mean, that's just a bonus at that point. That's the cream cheese frosting on a nice cinnamon bun, if you will. Nothing else. I mean, heck, if any of the condos that I've lived in, I've never had Monica and Rachel living across the hall from me, ever. Last one that I owned, I had it smelled like pot dealers or something living across the hall from me. Yeah. So yeah, sad news. Sad news. It wasn't good news to hear. So I had my coffee. Geez, I'm trying to think of some of the other great episodes out there. I like. I didn't like how the whole. I wasn't a fan of their one where she proposed to him, and the way he did it, and he was like a little suck, and he's trying to. Anyway, I won't even get into it. But good actor, great actor, and he had some good movies as well. I don't remember him on 90210, so that was kind of odd when I read that one. I'm trying to remember him on 90210, and I can't. Um, the Dragon's Teeth ready. Well, I don't know about Dragon's Teeth, but I've got my 3-iron. So those who don't know, and many will not know, is in my neighborhood over the summer, there were home invasions going on. I mean, on my street, right across the street from me, down the road, and the home invasions were happening where the intruders were just simply going up to the front door and trying to kick them open. So if they were unlocked, well, that's easy. And this is right when people were at home, like whatever it is. What is it now? 9:30, 10 o'clock Eastern time at night. Gets dark, streets quiet down, and then in they went, and they got into a couple of the homes. And I never found out details about what happened, but sure as shit, last night. Let me check. I don't want to be missing any comments. Yeah, I will, AB, for sure. I'll keep positive on that. But it was more of the character. He was a great actor in it. I just didn't like how they made him play out a scene there. Last night I was here on the couch. I was actually laying down right there, and I saw it because I've got my home camera systems. And it was like 11:32 p.m. last night, and the doorbell rang a couple of times real quick. Bing, 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 bing. And then a big boom on the door. And I was up like a fucking dart because it triggered right there. And I knew from months past about what was happening. And again, I don't know. I know there were other home invasions last year a little further away, but they were going in with guns. So I didn't know. Again, I've got windows all around. I mean, I've got window. I've got some big bay windows on that side. Thankfully, nothing there. But I didn't know if the intruders were, if they were trying to get in. If they were bringing, knives to a gunfight, that's fine. I'll put my 3-iron up against a knife, but against a gun. So I didn't know. And I'm not joking here. I've watched enough shows and movies and shit to know. Don't go stand in front of doors like that. So I was low behind brick walls trying to get little peeks. And then I was able to get to another area of the house and change my vantage point without compromising without compromising my safety to take some peeks out there. I hope they don't come back. I don't know. Here I am fucking walking around with a 3-iron in my hand. And I wanted to talk about friends, not home invasions. But I'll put this fucking 3-iron through a guy's skull if I have to. I don't care. If you're coming in with a gun, man, look out. So anyways, we're talking about friends and coffee. And it's supposed to be a happy, jovial coffee talk about friends, even though Matthew Perry is the one that passed away. That's the sad part. So if anyone has their favorite Friends episode, put it in the comments. I'd love to hear it. What it is. What your favorite Friends episode was. Or what your favorite Chandler moment was. Or Matthew Perry moment was. I think a lot of people out there have many Friends moments. They can picture some of their own friends in each one of those characters that were on that show. And I think they can even take it one step further. People in real life can picture their friends like those characters are, not in character, but in real life, going through those same problems, even that Matthew Perry was going through with addiction problems. I know people like that. I'm sure others know that too. So did I. That was so funny. You couldn't have made a better comment right there. It's what did I just say? We've got friends that are like that. We can relate to the characters on there, and then you go and tee that line up, and I look down and see that comment, and I'm yes, in agreement. Yes. And he does not know to this day, thankfully. He does not know to this day. He actually has two sisters, and there are two of us. Oh, man. Oh, I feel terrible, though. I feel terrible. That should not have happened, but it did. But it did. I was supposed to take that one to the grave with me, the vault. Yeah. Who else do they have on there? What was her name? Reese Witherspoon made an appearance on that show as Rachel's sister, right? I think she was Rachel's sister. Yeah. So seeing Reese Witherspoon is always a good thing. But I'm trying to think of other Chandler moments that that we would have liked, that we could really relate to. Well, I mean, just his whole dating persona out there, what he went through. I think a whole bunch of dudes can relate to that, of how he operated, and what he went through, for sure. That was why is Google turning on? Muchos tequilas later. Hey, Nick. We're talking about Friends and Matthew Perry. Nick, with Matthew Perry passing away or dying today, I don't think it was murder, but it sounds like he was in a hot tub. And I don't know, maybe he fell asleep in the hot tub and the body just turns to jello in the hot tub and then he dies. So that's really something. Thought I heard something. I've also got a little trap set up out there too. I'm not going to say what it is, but yeah, I've got a little trap set up out there. Oh, the Janice nightmare. You know what? Been there too. Oh my gosh. The Janice nightmare. Remember that laugh? Fuck. Oh man. For him to go through that and for him to stay in that so long, man. It's like Chandler, no man. Could all see it now, like, dude, no, don't do that. Don't do that. But anyway, he did what he did. The Janice nightmare. Huh. The heart attack? Okay. Yeah, so I don't know how that happens in a hot tub. I hope there weren't drugs or alcohol involved. I think I read in there they said they didn't find any drugs at the scene. Well, that's great, but maybe they were all in the system. No one knows. You won't know that for a little while anyways. So I've got a little sound system set up outside. That's why I thought I heard something out there. And I even changed the light bulbs. So, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, no drugs were found, but who knows if the drugs were in a system? We just don't know. It's sad either way, because we all think of it's just too soon after he just did his book release, I think last year, and he was in rehab and he went through all that stuff. So that was a shock when I saw that headline out there. I thought maybe it was a relapse or something. I thought it was going to be a suicide. That's what I thought we were reading when that came across the newswire. I thought that's what we were going to be reading. That was a suicide, and it wasn't, so far as we know, anyways. I just heard another car roll up. I just heard another car. I hope I'm not going to be like this. I need to stand up for a second. Hang on. I hope I'm not going to be like this for too long. Freaking on high alert mode. The fact that I've got lights freaking blaring everywhere here. If I saw any shadows there, then I'd be worried. But I didn't see any shadows there. Yeah, the smoking thing. Oh, it's about to kick off, you say? I don't know. I don't know, man. I didn't sleep well at all last night, that's for sure. Especially because it happened so late at night. I say I was able to go back through the camera and see the video of exactly when it happened and when I jumped up off the couch and I came around to the wall, the other wall. I went that way. I went up. I was all over and my heart rate was going. I actually had to tell myself to try and slow it down because I felt it. It was just it was like beating right out of my throat. It was going that strong. Yeah. Yeah, pretending to quit smoking. Yeah. Yeah, so there we have it, man. I was looking to see if I had a friend's T-shirt. I thought I had one, but I didn't look around too hard. I might have one somewhere, but I just didn't look around too hard for that. It's a guarantee, though, that the viewership of Friends is going to go through the roof now. People are going to start watching it, and it's too bad because I thought they would have done or tried to do a reunion. No, I didn't. I didn't. AB. I was too. I was just too backed up, panicked, not knowing if they had guns or whatnot. So I didn't want to get in front of that door because there's glass there and there's glass there. Those are both looking out the front. And by the time I got to the higher vantage point, I couldn't see anything. I mean, for all I know as well, maybe it was just kids. We don't know. Back in the day, we used to play what was called Nicky Nicky Nine Door. Go up there and freaking ring the doorbell and run away, or bang on the door and run away. But just the fact that I knew about the home invasions and what had happened on the street, I said, okay, if this happens, that's it. What's that? It's yeah, exactly, that vendor stuff. Yeah, where's that vendor guy? Yeah, I would never. I would say never approach glass. And it's not like the movies where hiding behind drywall is going to protect from bullets. That doesn't work either. Brick might help a little bit, but I would think it depends on the type of firearm that someone has and the range that they're at, if that were even going to work either. I thought that ceiling was leaking or something. So yeah, with Halloween time, I thought too. Yeah, that could have been a possibility, but um, yeah. So I don't know. I don't know how long I'm going to be on high alert for. Wasn't good. Wasn't a friendly time. But we're supposed to talk about Friends TV show and Matthew Perry and Chandler Bing and supposed to talk about funny stuff, happy stuff from Friends, even with him passing away. Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning because that was the whole intent of the live. I already had the coffee, the espresso. It seems like it's done nothing for me though. I think I'm going to turn down that light a little bit because it is very bright and I'm staring right into it. So bear with me here. Where's the lower button? This one. There we go. That's a little better. A little lighter. Yeah. So that's that. How about that? We'll just change subject for a minute off of Matthew Perry and Friends, but how about that Tyson Fury Francis Ngannou fight? Wow. Fuck me. Fuck me. They got me thinking now. Fuckers. This is exactly what they want. Yeah, I think he did get robbed. I think he did. Yeah, EV, you're right. I have to look because I thought, again, every time I hear that wind, got a little defense system that I put out there though to hopefully create noise. All I'm looking for is a little heads up. I want a little bit of lead time to make my decision of what to do. I mean, I have a plan, but who knows? You never know. Yeah, I think Nagano did get robbed. I really do. I can't believe they gave the decision to Fury. I can't believe that. It doesn't make any sense to me. He had the knockdown. I actually thought he was going to knock Fury out later on in the fight. And you're in his corner telling him not to engage, basically in the last couple of rounds. That's telling you something that they thought as well. Look out, this guy might get knocked out, so don't engage with him. Stay away. Yeah. No. Like I said, this isn't a movie. Split second reaction. Soon I'll have to take a walk to my higher vantage point like a sniper and see. Oh my goodness. I'm always going to be looking, but it just depends for how long. They did. I mean, I even underestimated him. I knew he was obviously great in the UFC and fighting MMA, and I knew he was big and strong, but I got duped into it as well. The videos that they put out online, I was like, this guy looks really slow. And like they said in there too, yeah, they put those out on purpose for people to think, hey, he was going to be slow and he wasn't getting it in boxing and stuff. Like, what a difference, though. One is a physical specimen. The other one, they called Fury a bag of milk. And I'm like, wow. I never thought to describe someone like that, but I see it. I see the resemblance. There's no house phone, don't worry. Yeah, completely robbed. Completely robbed. Hey, Vendor Beverage Group. Good to see you, Vendor Beverage Group. We're 9,996 short right now from the prediction. But yeah, we're trying. We thought in honor of friends, we would get a group of friends together, shoot the shit. Yeah, with Matthew Perry. I think if I say Matthew Perry's name enough, that maybe the YouTube algorithm will pick it up and start sending it out everywhere. I don't know, but yeah, it was all about the Matthew Perry. Vendor just messaged. That's great. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, we'll see. I've liked it about 35 times myself already, AB. I'll do it again. Well, thank you. We'll keep on putting some of those hearts and hundreds and whatever these are, these other faces out there. Apparently those are really good. Pump those through. And then we'll talk. I want to hear other people's opinions on Good Friends episodes with Matthew Perry. If anyone's got their opinion on the Matthew Perry era on Friends and his character and everything. Yeah. Sean Keogh, great to see you. Got a great group on here now. Hockey must be over. I think baseball's still going. And I've got my 3-iron out. For those that are wondering, I'm prepared. But I will not hesitate to dive onto the floor and crawl away if I have to. I think I'm going to move, though. I'm going to move. I'm not going to stick around for this shit. Yeah. What's this? What was Monica doing? Her dad's mate. What about her dentist? Oh, no, it was her eye doctor. Was he an optometrist, Tom Selleck, or was he an ophthalmologist? I'm not sure. He was an eye doctor, I thought. You remember when they were hanging out with him? Joey and Chandler were hanging out with Tom Selleck. They were going to hockey games and everything. And oh, man, my favorite on Friends? I would say Matthew Perry, Chandler Bing. There's a car out there. Hang on, the car just rolled up. I just heard the door. Yeah, come on, motherfucker. I think it was a false alarm. Fucking on high alert right now. Yeah, I'd like to hear someone's favorite opinion about Friends. I would just Monica, absolutely. Which one would I bang first? I don't know if that's a good term to say. There might be ladies on here. Between Monica, Rachel, and Phoebe. Phoebe was always out for me. Just never. It just didn't do it for me. No Phoebe. Now, if we included guest cast members, I think you have to include Reese Witherspoon. Who was Ross's girl that he brought in that model? No, the one that lived with Joey. Who was the girl that lived with Joey for a while? That one. Anyways, back to the other questions here. I don't know how I got off track. It's a 3-iron vendor beverage group. It's my 3-iron. Yeah, Monica and Tom Selleck, man. Yeah. No, it's a, but close to 3. Hey, B, don't fucking say that, man. Uncle Drew ain't going anywhere. And I ain't going out like this, that's for sure. No way, sir. No way. What's that? Shaq? Shag first? Trying to read through those comments there. Yeah, no, I want to hear someone else's favorite Matthew Perry story. I should have tried to video somebody in on the YouTube live and have the full discussion. What's that? Five-iron instead of a 3? This 3-iron going into someone's kneecap would really fucking hurt, let me tell you. Or right in their fucking skull. I can't say bang. Oh, shag's more appropriate. Okay, I get it now. Yeah. No, we didn't really talk about the movies. What was he in movie-wise? The whole 9 yards? Something's Got to Give? Like, he wasn't in a ton of movies, but he was in enough. But not enough good ones that they really overtake. I mean, it's hard to overtake the fame that he would have had on Friends. And I think that's why we have trouble remembering some of them. Yeah. Fools Rush In. That's the one I was thinking of. Yep. Yeah. Sean, please no addresses, man. I don't need that shit now. No, heck no. Yeah, the whole 9 yards and Fools Rush In. Yep. Yeah. Okay, I remember those now. So for those just joining the live, we're talking about Matthew Perry since he just died. I want to say died tragically today. It must have been earlier on in the afternoon. It just got reported. I think it was around 5 or 6 o'clock. The news started breaking, but it really started picking up some traction. I'll say about maybe an hour and a half ago, maybe 90 minutes. So we want to take the live into double digits tonight. Talking about these. Don't Look Up. I don't remember that movie. They got me fucking looking up everywhere now. I'm looking over my shoulders everywhere. Okay, so this was still an hour. In this time range, all this shit usually happens at night. Yeah, that was a pretty good episode. It was Shag and Monica under the covers, and Joey came in. That was a good episode. It was. I should try and find friends on here right now, see if I could do that. I can get a friends episode running. Are you guys hearing that? What the fuck is that? There's fireworks going on, boys. Someone's setting off fireworks. I almost feel like they're setting off the fireworks for a distraction. Okay, I don't know what to do. Oh, is that what it is? Okay, fuck. See, if I were back home in the other city, I would have known. Yeah, you guys might see me fucking drop the Wally. I should have known. $11:30 last night, Mike. 11:30. Yeah. Yeah, that there's no, you can't live in fear. That's the problem. You can't live in fear. But the way these fucking cities are going right now, man, it's awful. I was wondering. That's why I was wondering if the fireworks were a distraction. But yeah, it was later. I'm optimistic though. If they tried once to get in and they couldn't do it, that they won't try again. They'll go away. They'll say, "Okay, we couldn't get in there, so we'll just go. We'll go elsewhere." Anyways, back to Chandler and Matthew Perry. Chandler Bing on Friends. If I could, let's see. Like to bang me, like to get her in a good mood to bang me. Oh, cook them. Oh, for them, for both of them. I don't. You know what? I don't know that I want to cook for her. I think she'd be too freaking demanding. Can bet you those people. Yeah. Yeah, that was certainly sad out there in Maine for sure. Especially when people tried to take the gunman down, or so I read. Yeah, that's a sad one. Well, I don't know if I would. Like, I don't even know if I could shag her. It just seems like too much hassle. Like, just too high maintenance. Like, just way. Just, no, thank you. I'd say no, thank you. I'd say no, thank you. No, be too much. Yeah. What would I cook them though if I were to cook them a meal? What was something that she always cooked on the show? Oh, you didn't hear about those? Yeah, from what I read, one guy from the kitchen tried to get to the shooter with a butcher's knife and didn't make it. Um, and then another one, I think, shielded somebody else. Um, I think it was the bowling instructor, if I read that correctly. Um, I mean, we don't hear enough about the heroism of some of the people that are out there when these things happen. It's like it's sending chills down my spine right now. It's tough to talk about. Yeah, the trash, the '90s trash food for sure. That's what they would cook. Yeah, yeah. Now that the fireworks are gone, it got eerily quiet outside. Very, very. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I've read about it before. Where I mean, just hear those types of stories where people, are doing those acts of heroism, and with no regard for their own life. They're just going out to try and save and help other people. You think, why didn't they just try and take shelter or cover? But in that situation, I guess it just took over, and they said they have to try and help. And good on them for trying to help them and save others. That just awful, awful. Oh man, I was working at home. I was working at home, and I remember that was. I mean, obviously we know 9/11, but it was pre-internet basically, and pre-email and everything. And I had my mom calling me on my phone saying, "Andrew, do you have the TV on? Or you want?" I was like, "Yeah." Think they didn't even have really TVs in offices at that time. So they were calling me from her office saying, "Well, what's going on? Can you let us know what's going on?" And I remember I had one appointment that day scheduled for the afternoon, tried canceling it, canceling it, canceling it. These clients, and I still remember his name too. And it was DE. The last name started with DE. I won't say the full name. They wouldn't cancel it. And I had to go to it because they wouldn't cancel it. Um, and I remember sitting down with them in that office. I went out to, I won't say where I went out to, but I went out to that office, sat down with these clients, and I said to them, like, you don't realize what's going on right now in the world? What just happened in America? We're under it. Yeah, it's pretty bad, but we want to talk about our mortgage. That was one of the shortest conversations I ever had because I got up afterwards. I was done. Anyways, let's go back to Chandler. What the fuck? Matthew Perry? How did that happen so fast? That's a little freaky. Matthew Perry joining the chat. I don't know if someone just made a Matthew Perry account. Well, you're right about I'm dying. You said I'm dying to find out where. Wow. Maybe Matthew Perry can tell us his favorite Matthew Perry episode on Friends. What does a check mark mean? No, it cannot be. Well, that's interesting. That's very interesting. That was pretty wild right there. I wouldn't even know how to tag TMZ in. How would one go about that? How would one do that? Tagging TMZ in there. Wow. Just like that? So now TMZ can see that they're tagged possibly and get in on the story. Well, that's great. If Matthew Perry, I can't believe we already had a Matthew Perry. It looked like a Matthew Perry parody account. Oh wait, it's gone? What happened? It's gone. All the comments are gone. That was freaky. With all the messages deleted. So someone had an account, a Matthew Perry account, added in a whole bunch of messages into the live chat and then just deleted everything and left. Wow. Yeah, we were talking Matthew Perry and all of a sudden Matthew Perry showed up. That's a shame. Big shame there. Yeah. Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning. I'm yawning. What do you guys think I should do here? Should I put my fridge in front of the front door? What do you guys think? I was thinking about it. But now with the water line attached to it, I can't really move it that easily. Yeah, I thought about moving the fridge out here in front of the door. Oh man, that's even worse. I don't want to talk about that one. That was a bad week overall right there with what happened. Both frost weeks were awful. Both frost weeks were awful. Is that the water lines or what? Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, the Princess Diana one was a bad one too. Another bad setup out there. Another bad setup. Like I'm looking at the door. I wouldn't even know right now what to do if I saw shadows standing outside there. Yeah, nothing really surprises me anymore though now. Like hearing the Matthew Perry one, it's out of left field, but I just find that one too much of a coincidence with what he was going through. To all of a sudden, he did his book tour. He literally just did his book tour, finished it, I think, and all of a sudden dies in a hot tub. A heart attack in a hot tub. Yeah, I guess that one was with Princess Diana. Yeah, sad one. Sad one. I don't want to miss any of these great comments that are coming through here. See how we're doing. Okay, that was a big noise. You guys hear that? Huh. I don't know. I don't know if he was murdered. Um, I was just wondering about the whole drugs and alcohol thing. Again, I know when they say there were no drugs found on the scene, but what was in his system? It's a shame either way. It really is. There's someone at the window. Just doing what AB thought I was doing there, where I kind of see a comment and then I don't respond to it. Mr. Vendor CEO, I can't. Because he did them all. Huh. Yeah, we're going to have to find a new place to move, that's for sure. Yeah. Huh. Oh, goodness. Oh, no, I think I'd have to look back. You freaking look fear right in the face and try and ram a 3-year-old or a 3-iron right up its ass. Um, I saw one of the worst movies on TV. No, I wouldn't put a dime in for those blinds, Mike. Not at all. Not at all. This is the best investment I made. All that stuff I find is a waste of money now. And if you talk to me of 3 years ago, even, I wouldn't have been saying that now, but now I say that. There's so much money wasted on needless things, and we're built up to think that we need them. Not true. No. Okay, I'm hearing another car. Fuck me. I keep hearing cars roll up. I almost feel like we should go for a walk to the high vantage point. You take yours off first, and I'll go second. Sound is still good with this microphone? Oh, I'm yawning a lot. I don't know why I'm yawning so much right now. And grease, get that, maybe that spray oil, the spray olive oil, the Pam. So I have to stay awake until what, 11:30? Yeah, sorry, vendor. I don't know why the yawns are so big. Well, if I went for a walk outside, I don't know if that's the smartest thing at night if we're getting home invasions in the area. Well, I'd be the only one watching the neighborhood walking around with a 3-iron in my hands, and I'd be live streaming it. Yeah, I got it. So those just joining the live stream, because I see new people joining all the time. Thanks for joining, number one. Number two, we're out here discussing Matthew Perry and his character of Chandler Bing on Friends. I'm looking for your best Friends episodes in the comments section, seeing as he just died earlier on today. Actually, I remember once going on pumpkin patrol. We called it with my brother and another friend because we knew kids in the neighborhood who were getting robbed of all their candy. So we went out there and we acted as the pumpkin patrol back in the day. Sorry, vendor. That was a big one. That was a big yawn. Yeah. The couch scene. I'm trying to remember the couch scene. Sorry, vendor, but fuck. It was a big yawn. It was probably because I had that espresso like an hour ago. The couch scene. Which one is the couch scene? I remember Ross on the couch when he left his sweater and he went back for a sweater. I'm trying to think of Chandler on the couch scene. You mean when Joey took the essence of the couch when he took the cushions and Chandler was in the tux? Is that what you mean or meant? Oh, sorry, the goddamn couch. Pivot! Pivot! And then Chandler goes, shut up, shut up, shut up. Yeah, that was the one, the goddamn couch scene. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one, AB. Pivot. Oh, man. Too funny. The goddamn couch up the stairs. Too funny. I hope you guys saw the video that I posted on YouTube earlier It got a lot of hits, and one lady, I don't know if she's offended or she's turned on by it. It was about the guacamole when I said I made a lot of guac, and I think she was hearing the word cock. Someone did, anyways. But her comment, I'm reading it again. The video was violating her brain. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm taking that as a compliment. If we triggered somebody with that. Vendor, I just kept in a big yawn right there for you, just so you're aware. Yeah, Kobe, I think was shocking as well. Of course, Tiger to me was even more shocking, and he didn't die, so that was good. But Kobe was like out of left field like that. That was stunning. That was stunning. Yeah, that was more stunning than this one. Again, because I almost expected this, but I would have thought it was from drugs or alcohol, not from a hot tub. So this one I would have expected, but not Kobe. I didn't expect that at all. It's kind of out of nowhere. Wow. That's what's in the pantry? Oh, I got a lot of stuff in the pantry, like food wise or baking wise. Like I don't know if I want to cook a meal right now. Like that's fuck. I'm so exhausted, and I'm not complaining here, but you guys have no idea when I'm doing these shows and cooking and shit. Like I'm standing on my feet in that effing kitchen for so many hours from when I start cooking and the cleanup and the filming and all that shit in there, so long. And then this will blow your mind. And then when you put this in with a golf day, where I'm on my feet out there for 6 hours, it's really tiresome. So, but being in that kitchen for freaking 5 hours on my feet, that's a rough one. That's why I had to come in here because, hey, Psycho, yeah, we're talking about Friends. Well, that means I came in here, I finished the coffee in there, the espresso, because we're talking about Matthew Perry and Friends. Had the coffee in there. There weren't too many people on the live. So I said, heck with it, I'm going to come and sit down in Lazy Boy and give my feet, my knees a rest. And then AB made a great comment. That's where Chandler would be. Chandler would be in his Lazy Boy with his feet up. I don't have my feet up right now because I felt like I was going to need to get up and race to the door in case something went down. But I'll put my feet up right now. Could you imagine intruders were going to come in? I'd say, hang on a second. I need to get out of my recliner first. Can you give me 20 seconds? I don't think that would go over too well. I don't want to miss any comments here. Yeah. So, unlike Chandler right now in his Lazy Boy, gripping my 3-iron and hoping that I don't have to use it. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, we've got a lot of OGs in here tonight. A lot of regulars. No, Mike, please don't wish that on me, Mr. Vendor. Potential home invasion. Yeah, that's supposed to happen at around 11:30. So in about an hour and 4 minutes is the expected home invasion time. But since I changed the lights outside, it is really bright now in the front of the house. So in the invaders' defense last night, one of the lights here on the front porch was out, so it was pitch black. So you could have been standing on my porch, and because it's a covered porch and it's really big, it wraps around. Once they're on the porch, they wouldn't be able to be seen from the street, really, because it's dark. It's pitch black. But now there's a bright light. Yeah, like I can actually see through the glass now. even though the glass is covered. What did I miss here? I know. I love it. Psycho's in for the home, and we're not invading anyone, Psycho. But I like your enthusiasm that you're in. That was good. That was good. That was good. Like the dead spots to get in. So on this side, I'll wait for the camera to catch up. Yeah, so right there, you've got window. That window could be accessible. So if they came smashing through that, they could do that. And then over there, that's the front door. So they could get, that's where they've been getting in. They've been kicking people's front doors in. Yeah. Yeah, so Psycho, you thought we were going to go do a home invasion. Not bad, though. I like the fact that you're in. That shows true signs of a team player right there. So now we know we can count on you in a jam. Yeah. So it could be around this time. I don't know. I just fought off another yawn for Vendor right there, by the way. I just fought that yawn off for you, buddy. I wasn't going to yawn in front of you. Oh, Sean, you prick. I walked right into it. That's great. That's great. Appreciate that. Maybe you look like a jackass giving you all the access points. I can't believe I just did that. Wow. If the World Series game is getting good, I'm going to flip to that. What station is that on Pirate TV? Oh, there we go. Found it. Any Dillmans out there? Just one zip? Oh, or is that? Oh no, sorry, that's 7-1 now. Wow. Wow. I just fought off another yawn for you, Vendor. Big time. I fought that off hard. Doing my best right there. Doing my best to fight those off. So it's too bad. We were going to talk more about Chandler Bing and Matthew Perry. That's how sad that was. Yeah, we're certainly climbing, Mike. What are we at? 3873, I think it is. I just looked. But it's incredible how YouTube operates. That I was on a run. I could even pull up the stat. This is how, where I was just saying, I think it was yesterday where I was just getting a little fed up because I'm going to pull up these analytics. So I was on this trend. I don't know if you could see it. I'll see if I could pull it up on a bigger screen here. No, that looks like that's about as big as it's going to get. So I was on this great uptrend, like really going through. And then we got to here, which was October 18th. Had one of my biggest days yet for subscribers, for views, and everything. And then I'll try and get back to it so you can see it. And then this massive drop off, like out of nowhere. So that was 2 days later, I think. Yeah, the 19th, the 20th. And since then, so that was from the 19th or the 28th now. It's been 9 days in a row. Views and subscribers, it just flatline. It's stunning how it works. The shag kill Mary? I didn't even see that question. I didn't see that question. Yeah, so we're certainly climbing, but I think we'd actually have fun together, Mr. Vendor, in the kitchen. Well, I thought I was about to put a hole in the wall with my 3-iron. What's that all about? I got 2 phones going there. I'm trying to see comments that might be going on. Oh, between Phoebe, Monica, and Rachel. So what do I have to do? I have to shag, kill, and marry. Okay. I would definitely shag. I have girly too. Okay. All right, Psycho. Okay, Psycho. See you later. Thanks for coming out. Okay, so if I had to do that between Phoebe, Monica, and Rachel, I definitely shag the shit out of Rachel. Phoebe would have to be the one that you'd say see you later to. I couldn't. You know what? I might have to revise. I would revise. I'd revise. I would shag Monica because I'm assuming it's a one-time shag. So I would shag Monica, get rid of Phoebe, and I'd marry Rachel because I could shag Rachel for a lot longer than just a one time. Boom. I mean, is that a plan? Yeah. Yeah. If it was an ongoing shag, then maybe I would do the shag with Rachel and the marry Monica. But I couldn't imagine being married to Monica and have to listen to that high-pitched squealing voice on a daily basis, nagging the shit out of me every fucking day. So no, I couldn't do that. If I had to, I'd bring out the 3-iron. I'd do what I had to do, especially if that meant shagging Rachel for a lot of years. But at the same time, I don't know if I could put up with Rachel either. Fuck. All her drama, Rachel's drama all the time. Fucking drama. And I would definitely be telling Rachel up front that we were on a break from day one. So just so you're aware, Rachel, as we're starting out, we're going to be on a break a lot. You see, though, but if that were the case, if you only shag one time, then you shag Rachel to be done with her. No, you shag Monica the one time to be done with her. You're keeping Rachel. Rachel's the one that you're keeping. Yeah. I get that right? I think I did. Rachel's mom, Monica's mom, and Chandler's dad. Dude, that's so wrong. That's so wrong. Oof, I fought that yawn hard right there. I fought that yawn hard for you. Now, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Which one would you go for? I can't do them all. Yeah, I certainly can't do them all. Whoops. There we go. I think we're back. I think I messed up something in there on that chat. I want to put all messages. There, that's better. Now I see why I'm not seeing all of them, because it said, why was it set to top messages, not all messages? Okay, this makes more sense why I wasn't seeing all the messages. This chat was set to top messages, not all messages. Okay, Monica fucks you, you don't fuck her. Exactly. Yeah. Now I'm seeing these. Oh, man. Are you asking me that question, Sean, or are you asking the group? I don't know if I want to answer that one. So when you think about it, Chandler's dad was actually ahead of his time for what's coming out in the world today. And it being socially acceptable. Because I don't think that was really socially acceptable on the show. I think Chandler was embarrassed about it. I think. Oh, see, that yawn was on purpose. I let that one out. Didn't hold back. Yeah, some are tough questions. It puts me in the spot. Chandler's mom. Oh, you're talking about the. Speaking of all those moms, I was thinking about the Golden Girls the other night. Who would you guys rank in order on the Golden Girls? I'm sure you guys watch the Golden Girls. I mean, you obviously had Rose, you had Blanche, you had Dorothy, and then you had Sophia, the grandma. So, in order of those, let's talk about the Golden Girls now. As we were talking about, hey, Hudi, how you doing? Yeah, the Wi-Fi here too is trash. AB, you've never seen the Golden Girls? Oh man, every guy who grew up in the '80s and the '90s should know the Golden Girls. You remember the song, the intro? It was "Thank you for being a friend," dun, 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 and it had the plane flying into Miami or out of Miami. I can't remember. The old frisky one, exactly. So that was either Blanche was the old frisky one, or the dumb one was Rose. You missed that cardio session this morning, eh, Hudi? Yeah, it was the Wi-Fi was shit this morning too, and it was shit. Was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was the day before, Thursday. Yeah, that was day 12. Today was day 13. Wi-Fi's been shit both days trying to get that. Is this that? If I touch the microphone like this, is that ASMR crap? What they do? Is that ASMR? I don't even know. Yeah, it's been bad Wi-Fi. AB, that's disappointing that you didn't see the Golden Girls. Well, we just found a new show for yourself and the missus to watch. The Golden Girls. Yeah. I don't want to miss any questions. You know, I'm really worried sitting here in this chair, being on the live, like if shots are fired. And you guys would see that on the live. I'd be devastated. Oh, excuse me. I'm so tired. I didn't sleep much last night. Go figure. Home invasion, a guy doesn't sleep. Yeah, so I ended up going to sleep really late because I was sleeping with a 3-iron. Not my 3-iron, but this 3-iron. And then I woke up early again as well. I didn't sleep much throughout the night. Yeah. Thanks, AB. Appreciate that. And we will get back to live cooking shows soon. I needed a break. This YouTube had got me the last few days more pissed off than anything, doing all the work and not seeing much reward for it. But I had to get through some inventory as well. So I did a guacamole video. I posted some of those today. I have a whole bunch of golf videos, but those are going to carry us through the winter. But I had guacamole that I posted. I've got other guacamole videos that are edited, have not posted yet. I've got last night I made with leftovers. If you guys remember from a few nights back, I made that stuffed chicken with mango salsa. So I had the mango salsa. I've posted some videos of that. Then I took a stuffed chicken breast last night. I made a tortilla, a homemade tortilla. Took that stuffed chicken breast, chopped it up, added in some more onions, threw it in the pan, added in a whole bunch of cheese and some more jalapeno, added on the mango salsa, sour cream, the guacamole, some spinach, some chipotle, had a beautiful chicken burrito. Fantastic. And technically that was all from leftovers. So I've got to edit that one and post it. I still got to edit and post one. It was called the crunchy stuffed chicken. So I had a stuffed chicken breast. it was so long ago, I can't even remember what I put in it. I think I had peppers and cheese, and then I coated it with crushed nacho chips and baked it. Freaking amazing on that one too. But I might have made that one 4, 5, 6 weeks ago, if not longer, and I just haven't edited it. Let's see here. I think Sophia Petrillo, Estelle Getty was her name. Cutie, I think so. I think they're all gone now. I think that Betty White was the last one to go. That was last year, I think. I wish I was, Sean. Yeah, same here, Judy. Same thing. The Golden Girls on a Saturday night in the 1980s. That's what we did. I think it was on 9 o'clock on Saturday nights. I want to say 8, 9, 10 o'clock on Saturday nights. I think so. It used to be hockey and then that Golden Girls. So now when the reruns come on, it brings back memories. Oh, pickleball. Wow. So Matthew Perry playing pickleball for 2 hours and then Matthew Perry playing pickleball for 2 hours and then maybe getting in the hot tub. Is that a possibility? 8:30 a.m. Yep. So that's 10 hours ahead. Yeah. Yeah. I'm on the East Coast. Yep. Yep. Yeah. So there you go. I wish I had some more water here. I'm out. I need more water. Who was that? I saw Three Stooges. MASH, WWF Superstars. Yeah. Yeah, Three Stooges I never really got into, but absolutely WWF. All right, AB. All right, AB. Thanks for joining, buddy. Yeah, WWF Superstars. I think it was like 11 a.m. I want to say 11, 12, or 1. I think it was CHCH TV. And then it was on again on 7 o'clock at night. And then there was Saturday night's main event as well. There were like 3 WWF sessions on Saturdays. Yeah. 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 What a shame on that Matthew Perry. Every time I see his name pop up, Matthew Perry, it's what a shame it is. I'm gonna have to try and make it to that 11:30 time because that was the last time in the home invasion yesterday. In case those pricks come back, I'm just guessing it would be the same time. I have no idea if it would be. It's always a possibility, though. I think soon, Judy, because I'm tired. I didn't get much sleep last night because of the attempted home invasion. Oh, so Three Stooges afterwards. Yeah, I would say within the next hour, I'm going to sleep. That would be the goal, anyways. I mean, heck, that's if I could make it to 11:30. Again, I don't know if that's the time or not. I almost feel like I should go on the upstairs perch and check out from that vantage point if I can see any cars on the street, lurking on the street. See if I can see anything. It could be a possibility too. You never know. See, I didn't even think about it. I should have been streaming from this phone tonight from the Android. That's what I'm going to try next time as well. I'm going to try streaming from the Android. Yeah, MASH and the Three Stooges. Okay, I get you. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. That was the MASH theme song, yeah. Da, 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 da. I think that was it. That was either mash or chips. California Highway Patrol. Sean, would you be able to stay awake all night? At least from, say, 9 o'clock at night until 5 a.m. So it'd be a full 8-hour shift. 50 an hour, though. That's 400 a day. And are you going to be armed? Is that the question? Would it be better just to get a dog? Okay, I just heard a car roll up again. I just heard a car roll up again. Okay, I'm taking one more look. Oh, I see a skunk. There's a fucking skunk out there. Fucker. Skunk just ran right across the front lawn and then out to the street. That was interesting. All right. Huh. A sword. Wow. That could work. Sean just needs a 3-iron. Wow. That'll be impressive in itself. And I think, well, this battery's down to 4%. That's going to die soon. This one's getting low, and that one's got to be low, even though it was plugged in. It's just not charging fast enough over there. Yeah. No, we were supposed to be talking about Matthew Perry and Friends. And got off track a little bit. An iron axe. Yeah, that could help. That could help for sure. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm going to grab some water. Hang on. But I think with this microphone, it might still work. So, and I can see you guys with your comments while I'm getting water here. Yeah, Ross was the worst. I always wanted to punch Ross in the face. The guy was such a little bitch. To say, that's putting it politely. Yeah, Joey too, but Ross, like, what the hell, man? It's like, grow a set of balls. Guy was always crying over Rachel, and then he was a pig himself, shagging and banging all those other girls, and he goes, "Oh, Rachel," crying over Rachel. It's like, dude, give me a break. You can't have it both ways. Sitting there crying over freaking Rachel all the time while you're out there banging other girls. I got me water. Yeah, Ross was the worst by far, man. Agreed. Yeah. For sure. All right, we got our water here. Drinking all this water and keep me up all night. I mean, I can't ever bet against Thriller, Hudie. Or Billie Jean, of course. Oh man, I always go with Thriller. I mean, why not? Yeah, I'm going to stick with Thriller. Yeah, but I mean, he had so many. I've got pretty much every album that he ever put out. Some of them are unopened as well. I even had one collector's edition. This is going back. Man, it was 2004. No, 2000. It was 2000. Yeah, it was 2004. I went away on a trip and I gave the keys to my place to my brother. And I came back and he had a girl over. And of all albums he decided to open was one of the original Michael Jackson albums that I had that had never been opened in the original packaging. I had every other album and a lot of them were open. And he decided to open that one and play it. And I came back and I saw that and I was livid. But to answer your question, I would say Thriller. I mean, I can't bet against Thriller. Yeah. How about yourself? Would you say that's your favorite as well? And how do you go against Beat It? I mean, the red leather jacket, the zippers, the white glove. I mean, heck, when I'm golfing and my golf glove rips, I don't replace it. I think I'm Michael Jackson when I get the finger sticking out of the hole at the back. I'm like, this is great. If I could get all of them off there, I'd have a Michael Jackson glove. We all loved it. I mean, that's what it was. So anyone who's joining live right now, we were talking about Matthew Perry because he died today. And we were talking about earlier on, we were talking about favorite Friends episodes featuring Matthew Perry. Because that's just tragic news that he died of an apparent heart attack today. Oh, Matthew Perry's back. Matthew Perry's gone again. Now, Matthew Perry keeps popping up and putting in comments and then leaving. Seems very odd, so we don't know who that is. Yeah, I can't argue. I can't argue that selection. You've got all three of them in there, so. The way you made me feel. Yeah. Wow. I can tell when I'm not hydrated enough because I just took down a liter inside of what, 5 minutes, 6 minutes? Huh. So I don't know when I go to bed tonight if I turn off the outside lights or leave them on all night. I don't know. I don't know what to do with those. All those lights. Tough choices. Yeah. Is that where we're at? Only 100? No, even less. I think it's even less than that, Judy. I thought it was down like 120 something last time I saw. And yet it seems like it's a really slow crawl to that 4,000. 130 is how it is? Okay, yeah, there we go. It seems like a really, really slow crawl right now. Like YouTube slowed the growth down. I just mentioned that a little while back, I think before you had joined, that up until about 8-9 days ago, things were going gangbusters, starting to have breakouts, biggest days of new subscribers, of viewers, of views. And then all of a sudden they just stopped it. YouTube just stopped showing videos, the shorts. They showed a few longs. They took some longs up there, but they stopped really showing the shorts. And now they seem to be showing the shorts again. I'm looking at the ones that went out there today. Looks like they went off for maybe 6,000 views. But a week ago, we were at 17,000 views a day. So they just decreased it by about 60% of what we were getting. So I don't know how to or what to make of any of that stuff with how they do it on YouTube. I really don't. I have no idea. But yeah, it seems like we're getting there. I remember when we cracked 3,000, the goal was, the hope was to get to 4,000 before November 1. So it's possible. We've got, what, 4 days? Today's the 28th? Yeah, so 29, 3 days left. I do. Same name over there, but it doesn't grow, Hudie. Like, I don't understand TikTok. I could put a video out on Instagram or on YouTube and get 15,000, 12,000 views. And on TikTok, I get 239 views or 242 views. I look at all those, the views are almost identical on every video. And that's basically for 10 months. Like I'll pull it up. I find it comical. I find it comical for the views that go on there. When I pull up, I call it TikTok because I think it's so bad. I look at like I had one go off on TikTok for 38,000, I think it was, something like that. But look at this, 242, 249, 242, 239, 228, 244, 235, 227. They're all the same. I just don't get it. I think I'm almost done with TikTok. Like I'm fed up. Because it takes time to post videos and add the hashtags and do everything. So I'm pretty much done with TikTok. I'm just fed up with them. Oh no, I'm there. 20 to 30 a month. Heck, sometimes I'm uploading 3 a day. And it just doesn't do it. I find it ridiculous. I mean, there's not a day that goes by that I don't post a video on all of the socials. But the interactions had really started increasing on YouTube when I went to 3 to 4 a day. So I kept doing that, 3, 4, sometimes even 5 a day, putting out tons and tons of them. And that's where it really started to grow. I was doing really well. And like I said, it was only a few days, really, like 6, 7 days that the views went down. It seems like they're on the uptrend again. Facebook, same thing. They're doing well over there. A couple of posts a day over there. Usually, I'll say anywhere from 1 to 4. Same as YouTube and Instagram, same thing. But TikTok, zero traction. It's comical. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Yeah, I just don't know how it works. I've tried short videos on TikTok. I've tried the videos that are over a minute, as they said, do over a minute videos. I've tried putting even some of the longer ones that I would do on YouTube over there as well. I've tweaked them a little bit. Nothing. I don't understand it. So yeah, I'm ready to call it a day on TikTok. I feel like I'm wasting my time putting stuff up there. I see why people quit. As it's hard work. It's a lot of work. And when a platform only gives the same number of views, like 230 views, it just doesn't make sense. Yeah. It doesn't make sense at all. Not that I can see anyways. Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep trying. If you say 20 to 30, maybe I'll just start putting like 40 or 50 and make sure I'm doing 1.5 on average per day to get up to that number, if that's what it takes. But yeah, I can't see it right now on TikTok. It just doesn't work. Not for me. Very difficult. That's why I stick to YouTube. Because YouTube works. YouTube's the OG. And both short form and the feature length videos are both good. So definitely on YouTube. I had more fun putting them on YouTube as well. I thought I did a great one about McShrinkage. I call it McShrinkage now at McDonald's. It's their take on shrinkflation, I think, when we're looking at McDonald's. Keep hearing cars go by 11 o'clock at night. It's just after 11. Keep looking at that door. Thinking I gotta wait it out till 11:30 again. But I am getting tired. I think I am gonna have to call it a night. On December 3rd, the chicken lunch. That was the first one that you saw, really. Yeah, and I think that video actually did really well. The chicken leftover one, if memory serves, I want to say that's last I saw was 12,000. You know what? I bet you I could pull it up pretty quick here. And I remember it, the chicken lunch using leftovers, a short. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. It's my fourth highest, or it was anyways. Fifth, sixth highest. Yeah, it's over 12,000 views. 10 months ago, you're right. The beard, yeah. Yeah, there you go. December, that's where it was. It shows December 2nd here. Yeah, no beard at that point. Wow, yeah. But see, I was making a video. It was 40 seconds long. It did well on the likes. It did well on the views. But the percentage viewed was only half. Because that was at the time where I didn't understand that YouTube, the viewership on the shorts, they watch these videos at most right now, it seems like about 22 seconds. If it's really good video, 26 seconds. But somewhere between that 12 to 20, 22, 21 is like the cutoff point threshold of the length of video people watch. So it took a while to learn that one, because at one point it was up until 40 seconds. So I don't know, maybe something changed in the last 8 days in terms of timing of length of video that YouTube's pushing. I don't know. It's always possible. I read about so many different things, but I try not to focus on that. I just try and make each video a little bit better, and hopefully that gains traction that way. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yawns won't stop. I need the yawns to stop. Too tired from it. Yeah, there was no beard in that one and the other ones. This beard's going to come off though at 5,000. Yeah, it's going to come off at 5,000. Yeah, I see the stories coming out now for Friends. Because we were originally on the live talking about Friends. I actually made a coffee. It was as if we were in Central Perk having a coffee with a group of friends in honor of Matthew Perry. That was the goal of the live tonight, to hear about people's favorite Friends stories that featured Chandler and Matthew Perry. Oh, over the yard. Oh, excuse me. Big one there. If anyone has their favorite Friends story, by all means, put it in the chat. I'd love to see it pop up. Yeah, Hughie, needing another, 130 or so to 4,000? The scary part is with YouTube, that could happen in about 30 seconds. As much as I think anyone wants to say, oh, do this and this and this, and it'll grow. Whenever YouTube decides to push a video out to 5 million or 10 million or 50 million people, that's when YouTube's going to do it. People could share a video, yes, but when YouTube decides that they're going to push a video, no rhyme or reason, as far as I know, it just goes and they push it. I don't think there's some sort of secret formula to that. Make a good video and then YouTube will do the rest. And then sure enough, people see it and they start sharing it to their friends. I get it. Oh my gosh. Yawns are still going. So that World Series game is over. I didn't really even pay attention to it. I thought that was A-Rod I saw going out there to throw out the first pitch. Is that what I saw? No, that was Beltre. Okay. I thought that was A-Rod going out there. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, so no one has any Friends stories they wanted to put in the chat tonight. Their favorite Friends episodes featuring Chandler Bing. What was that? My short that what? What your short that did absolutely horrible? Failed? Which one? I don't understand that one, Hudie. I don't understand that one. You have to explain. Are you asking what short I did that was absolutely horrible? I got a few of those, especially earlier ones, where I didn't know what I was doing. Oh, oh my goodness! Big yawn right there. Yeah, I'm going to give the live a couple more minutes, and just because I'm yawning so much. Too many yawns. Too many yawns. Oh, yawns won't stop. My gosh. I need the yawns to stop. Okay, well, I think it's time to end the live. I think everyone's gone. I don't see any more questions in the queue. I see myself, and that's about it. But I'm tired of talking to myself. So, yeah. Okay, well then we'll call it quits for tonight on the live that featured Matthew Perry and Friends and Chandler Bing. Sleep paralysis. Wow. I can't imagine how horrifying that was. Oh my gosh. Too many yawns going on my part. Ah. Yeah, my Wi-Fi feed is not that great. What was 20 minutes long? Oh, that's how long the paralysis. Wow, for 20 minutes. Yeah, I think I've had that in the past as well. And mostly on the couch. I don't know why some of these are not updating. It's very odd on the chat. One is not updating. Yeah, that I think it would be very difficult. Sleep paralysis like that. Seems pretty quiet out on the street right now, which is good. Yeah, that would be. I'm pretty sure that's happened to me. Sleep on the couch before. It's almost like in Thriller. The terror takes a sound before you make it. You try to scream, but you're paralyzed. This is remember? Just there you go. We were talking about Michael Jackson. There you go. He knew. 40 years ago, he knew. Writing that song. Oh, this battery, I think, is about to go. Very close, this battery. Oh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Trying to see all these if I've missed any. I don't think so. It's good. I don't want to miss any of the questions or comments that have come in. So I've got the two phones going. Yeah. Absolutely there are. Yeah, this has been a long day with no sleep last night either. Extremely long day. I've pretty much been up now, I think, for about 19 hours. Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna have to call it a night, as I can't stay awake right now. I'm fading fast, so yeah, I'm gonna call it a night right now, Judy, and anyone else who's been watching and listening. Until the next live, we'll get back on hopefully tomorrow on Sunday leg day. So I'm gonna have legs and cardio tomorrow. We'll give it a go, and then get the next cooking live back. I think as soon as possible is going to be the goal. I've got to bake a lot of apple this week. I've got 25 pounds of apple that I need to bake with, maybe even preserve it. But we'll get it done, and then we'll get on to some other dishes and get moving from there. So, anyways, thanks to everybody who joined tonight live. Matthew Perry, Chandler Bing, friends passing away. It's a shame. We had coffee, talked about them. But until next time, keep it in your circle of friends and go have a coffee with them. Boom. Yeah, it is Sunday over there, I guess so. It's like 8:39 in the morning for you. Okay, that is it for now. Maybe I should just point the camera at the front door and see if the invaders come back tonight. That'll be something. Nah, we won't do that. Okay, later, everybody. Do 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 do.